and stuff on the flight, but where do you sort of see the series standing right now, and what does your team need to do in Game 6 back in Florida to sort of stem the tide of some of these maybe the slow starts or what Florida's jumped on you guys?
Um, Definitely, we cleaned up the penalty issue. I think that has been a big story throughout the series. Last night, that wasn't. Um, I think also capitalizing early would be something that'd be very good for us. I know numerous starts to games, we've had quality chances very early in the games. Last night was highlighted with uh, Connor Brown's semi breakaway chance. The night before, game four was, Connor McDavid and slot stuff like we've had quite a few of those. If we're able to capitalize on those, playing with a lead early in the game would alleviate the pressure. But yeah, we just have to be ready to start. That's so important.
Next, we go to Paul Strashevsky. Go ahead, Paul.
Good morning, Kris. Looking at your two goalies' overall body of work, they have pretty similar stats throughout the playoffs. So I'm wondering, like, how do you go about making the decision of who to pick between the two goalies whose stats are pretty neck to neck?
That's a conversation with the staff. Obviously, our goaltending coach, Dustin Schwartz, but with all the assistants, the general manager, and kind of weigh in how everyone feels and what's best moving forward. And it's not an easy decision. We've got two goalies that have shown that they can play extremely well, win hockey games, and we feel that no matter who we choose, they can win the game.
Other questions for Kris? We'll go back to Paul. Go ahead, Paul.
Yeah, Kris, also wanted to, I know you've been asked about the slow starts or what the stats show to be slow starts for you guys in this final. Florida outscored you 7-0 in the first periods in the last three games. I know you guys had the breakaway, you had some scoring chances. Are you noticing something that they are just better at than you guys are to amount to that large of a differential early on?
No, I can't say that there's anything that we were doing. In the first two games, it was the second period that was the tail. Last three games, it's been the first period, and I think the first period's been heavily dominated with the power play opportunities, the power play goals that they have scored. Last night, that was not the case, but I would say over the course of the last three games, a lot of it has to do with the special teams.
Next, we'll go to Tracy Myers. Go ahead, Tracy.
Hi, Kris. Hopefully you can hear me. Yes, just with your goalies, regardless of who starts, how much does getting that good start help them specifically? I mean, it's got to be tough when you're a goaltender and you're trying to play from behind and everything. And how much, no matter who starts, does that help them specifically?
Absolutely. When the pressure is not on them that they have to make every single save to keep this close or keep us ahead, it'd be nice to get some goal support. And obviously, last night was a case where we were having difficulty generating offense. But overall, I thought we limited the opportunities. The quality of opportunities were really good, so there's no fault at Calvin at all on any of those goals. But yeah, it'd be nice to have that lead and play with that. Just knowing that they have to open things up when they're trailing.
We'll next go back to Stephen Wino. Go ahead, Steve.
Kris, I'm wondering, Connor McDavid obviously had 5 assists coming into last night, scored his first goal of the series, has had a bunch of chances. I'm wondering what you thought of his series in general.
A lot of it being unfortunate. I think there's been a lot of good scoring chances for him. and nice to see that he got a very nice goal last night. But yeah, I've got no issues with his game. Obviously, our team relies heavily on him and Leon and how they're playing. But I think it's tight checking for everyone, and it's not going to be a mid-season game against a non-playoff team. When there's, sometimes he's had 10 or 12 scoring chances. Those numbers are obviously reduced playing against a good team like Florida. But I think Connor's been one of our best players every single night, and that's what we expect.
Any other questions for Kris? Back to Stephen. Go ahead, Stephen.
Yeah, you guys are obviously used to doing all this travel, but 2 times in 3 days, kind of what is it? What goes into sort of an older team like you guys, sort of handling the travel and being able to sort of turn around and reset for a game where you're facing elimination on Tuesday?
In Florida today, just try and feel that getting there as early as possible gets us more acclimated to the area and the time zone, and being prepared for that game 6. It's part of the NHL schedule, a lot of travel, and just obviously there's a lot of science behind it of the importance of sleep, nutrition, all that recovery exercises that go into it, just so that the players are feeling at their best or as close as their best as they can.